This week was an interesting week.
Super.
Lots of feminine energy that we were both around this week.
Ooh. It was an interesting experience for sure.
Yeah. We spent the time this week to go to Toronto and pitch at the F3 Global Pitch Competition, which their mission is really to fund female founders. I had applied for this competition and was a finalist, one of 9 to fly to Toronto and pitch to get prize of up to $30,000. As much as I applied, and then when I found out, the first thing that I was thinking about was all the things I needed: childcare, pick up, drop off, food, kids. How are we going to coordinate leaving? Because I knew I had to be in Toronto. The other part of it was we need to prepare for it. So getting a pitch deck ready where we really had nothing from scratch. And I think we both had an alignment of where we wanted to go, but we were still kind of tweaking what that could look like. And we really needed to nail everything from top up to bottom down done. Again. Gosh, leave the house to come back to these two.
When you're saying that we're not ready is more so on the fundraising aspect.
Yes.
Which is to have the ability to create a very tight pitch in a deck format that we can circulate amongst investors to pique their interest and to show them in very simple terms, how big is this market? Who are you targeting? How is your solution going to impact the world? Why are you the team to do that?
It was, how do we pull all the information to tell the right story? The question is, are we pitching to potential investors who could invest more? Or are we just pitching for this competition?
My audience has always been VCs. I've been pitching for the last I've been basically pitching ever since we ever started. And so that's my demographic. Cass was like, oh, this is a funding female founder competition. And we realized that part of the judging criteria is not just on investors, not just on the judges, but also on the audience perspective.
It didn't connect the why of why we were there and for the purpose of this competition. So knowing the audience, knowing who we were serving or who this is for was important. That drove us to then pivot and redo the deck again.
Pivot the narrative because we need to come from a more humble beginning perspective. I think it was really insightful for us to actually pivot midway through when you brought it up. You're like, hey Wilson, this is not gonna fly. This is not our audience. And I'm like, that was so insightful. So good job, Cass.
Thanks. It's 11 p.m. and we are 3 days away from pitching. And I'm still putting together the pitch deck. Yay! I'm developing the pitch deck and also finalizing the pitch, and we're still making adjustments. It's kind of nuts. I don't like being so last minute. Our designer, creative director Sam is working in the AM to help me get this ready. I still need to record the pitch tomorrow with the finalized deck, which is, I would say right now, at 30%. Understand the model thoroughly backwards and sideways because there's going to be a live Q&A question. And you know what? Win the damn thing because I'm going to win it. I promise. Again. Still him. What's the plan today, sir?
The plan is...
What is the plan today?
Rehearse a few times, and then you need to start recording and start prepping your questions.
Yeah.
questions. Do we have time for it right now? Okay, you know what? We'll cover your notes after. We have 2 big meetings.
What are we meeting about?
The fun pass! Yo!
What is the fun pass?
Sandra, stop it. Let's go.
Motherfucker.
Also, there is some.
But I don't want bread
Butter.
because you never want bread every morning. You tell me you don't want bread all the time.
Tomorrow I'm gonna tell you I want bread.
You promise? Hey, that's not a promise. I don't want bread, I want something else. I want. Can I tell you what I want? Pancakes, I want pancakes.
You have any pancakes and any waffle.
Well, I want pancakes. That's the problem for you and not me because every day you demand pancakes.
I promise I will eat bread for tomorrow. I promise.
You see that? Pinky promise.
Are you ready?
A little bit. We'll see.
You finally arrived.
I guess who was supposed to not help me, but fell asleep the entire time.
We went to the event finally and it was chaotic. So this was at the Blockchain Futurist Conference. Lots of people, lots of vendors there. It was a lot. It was quite chaotic. It's never fun to look at a video of yourself. I don't like looking at videos of me. I don't like hear how I sound. It's never fun. So that was uncomfortable.
You were so funny. You were like a live mascot
I
standing
know.
next to yourself while you're talking. Like you're like, yes, and you can't move because
I can't move because
exactly.
and also everyone is looking at my direction and I'm just sitting there. So then after the pitch video was played, we went up to do the live Q&A and there were the 3 co-founders who joined me and we went through the questions.
They asked you some really hard questions.
The funniest moment of the day was when I looked over at Annie and Sal and they saw you whited out your co-founder's face. No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't too nervous, but I was nervous at the unexpected. You never know because it's a live Q&A in front of people. And so that was scary.
The final moment came,
And then the 5-minute moment
which
came.
is voting time. It was really funny because out of this entire stage, there's only one spot that has a spotlight. And you're literally standing right underneath that spotlight. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Cass has it in the bag.
We have the fun pass.
You want something?
Want something?
Woo, second place!
Say thank you.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Some.
Did I expect to win? No. Would winning be a bonus? Yes. And I definitely, that's how I felt. Like, oh, we can go to other side for,
Oh, pizza.
Cold
Let's go
hot.
this way.
oh, pizza.
Oh, shit. You have won, my dear, my sweetheart, or as Jordan would say, my sweetie. Is it my sweetie? Oh.
No, honey.
But honey.
It's okay, honey. I do miss her. But you know what? In a way, we're doing this for her.
Dude, everything that we do is always in line with how we want to lead as an example and how we want to show up.
I miss you.
No one wants me?
No one.
Okay, I'm gonna leave again. Bye. Bye.
Huge kudos to you, Cassandra Chan,
Thank you.
for taking home this prize.
Thank you.
I think, like, much more importantly, let's end off with the story that you couldn't tell on stage.
This competition meant more to me from the experience of just preparing it and just observing it. And I shared a little bit about it being really hard, especially as a mom of 2 with a toddler who is 1.5. Because sometimes I think a lot of females or women, they just feel like they're defined by what you're kind of confined to, whether that is the mother role or the wife role or the ex role. So it's important to have showed up and showed that you can do that. This accomplishment, not even winning this, it just validated everything that I've done and the choice that I've had. And it's important, and I hope that this story can inspire someone else that you can redefine your journey at any time. You know, even though it may feel like you're maybe too old, or maybe you feel like you're already a mother, it's too late for me, and it's really not. And more importantly, it made me know how important representation is, which made me make shifts in my mind around how can I make a bigger impact in this space. I want to be able to share that light and shine that light in others, and that is the biggest takeaway that I had with this competition.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.